1997, if you put $5,000 in Dell, the computer maker, today that would be worth $4.5 million. But most people thought the internet was a fad. They thought it was just a trend and it wasn't here to stay. Even the so-called experts and economists and analysts, they didn't think it was here to stay. So a lot of them did not invest in it and they didn't buy. And it's because they didn't believe in it. Well, Ripple and their technology and XRP is doing the same thing. It's here to stay. And it is the future of the financial system. It will be the foundation of the financial system. And they're going to create a dent in the universe, just like their team says. Hey guys, Vandell here. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be telling you in this video exactly why I decided to buy a lot more XRP than what I already had. So the first reason is the SEC lawsuit. You know, I think it's going to get settled very soon. It's very clear that the entire SEC lawsuit was just a show. It's all theatrical. Whether they win, they have a settlement, or if they lose, I still think they win in the end. Because we've seen this happen, if you look back in history, government officials and the elites that run the show, they always go after innovative companies that are completely disrupting different industries. They did this with Uber, they tried to regulate it, they sued Tesla, Amazon. Anyway, they always sue innovative technologies and companies that are disrupting the world. And what happens? They sue them, the price drops incredibly low, the elites buy it up, and then what happens to the price afterwards? It just skyrockets to the moon. So we already know where this is going. And it's very clear at this point that they're suing them because they want to control. They want to buy time, and they're buying it up right now for super cheap. So I think they're going to win the lawsuit, and even if they don't, they're definitely going to settle, and the price is going to go up from here, and the technology and XRP is going to be adopted by the entire financial system. It's guaranteed. It's going to happen. This is planned out, and it's very clear at this point. Anybody that does their research and actually digs deep into the information and pays attention to what's going on in the world, you would know this. So that's the first reason. Second reason is XRP is extremely cheap based on the value that they are trying to provide to the financial system. So their technology and the solutions they're creating are solving trillion-dollar issues in the financial system. There's nothing that competes with that. There's no technology or protocol that exists that does what they're doing. So that's why they are a disruptor in the financial system, and it will be adopted. It's just a matter of time. So it's just incredible how you can pick up XRP and buy it, hold this superior digital asset for less than $1. And that's exactly why they're trying to delist it everywhere. It's not made for us. It's not made for you and I. It's made for wholesale, for the financial system and the banks and financial institutions. And I think they realized that later on, and they said, okay, we need to get full control over this. Start delisting it, taking it off exchanges. And that's exactly what we're doing. And the same thing happened with gold in the 1930s when President Roosevelt had an executive order and they said they're going to confiscate all the gold. We're seeing the same thing replay. So that's interesting and something to pay attention to. The third reason is XRP hasn't even surpassed its all-time high. Do you know what that means? Its all-time high was $3 and some change, which means it's almost a guaranteed at this point that XRP and several other cryptocurrencies, many others actually, are going to pass their all-time high. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they already passed their all-time high. And it's crazy because they are nothing compared to what XRP is trying to do and what they are doing. XRP is faster, it's scalable, it's more cost efficient, it's more energy efficient, it's sustainable. It's you can move so much money in 3 to 5 seconds. It's incredible, and it hasn't even hit its all-time high yet. And many others too. XRP, XLM, XDC, H bar. The fourth reason I'm buying XRP is because XRP is a deflationary asset, which means it's the best hedge you can have against inflation. Inflation is on the rise, and it's actually even higher than what the news is reporting. So that's an important thing to note, because if you want to protect your dollars and your money, you can't have it sitting in cash. It's smart to have cash on the side, because when assets drop down low in price, you can actually pick them up for a great deal, and you could take advantage of that buying opportunity. And that's really how a lot of people make money, and the elites, they wait for dips and they have cash, liquid cash on hand, and they take advantage of those opportunities. But XRP is deflationary. So what does that mean? Anybody that understands how this game works knows that that time is coming very soon, and it's around the corner. So the reward ratio is so high. It's scarce. There is only a limited supply ever created, which was 100 billion, and 49 billion are locked up in escrow. And it's interesting because, even 100 billion, in my opinion, is not enough for what they're trying to achieve. So that's one reason why the price will be extremely high in the near future, because 100 billion won't cut it. If you actually do the math, it won't. And 100 billion is not even circulating. Like I said, they have 49 billion locked up in escrow. So only 51 billion is circulating. So yeah, you just do the math right there. And look at the market they're targeting. It's incredible. They haven't even touched derivatives, stocks, bonds, etc. So this is just the beginning phases. And the last reason is, if you really did your research and look at all the elite entities out there, such as the International Monetary Fund, which is the IMF, the World Economic Forum, world governments, central banks, world banks, they're all indirectly